Looks like the bull ate most of that grass. I'll leave the other grass in that wheelbarrow till tomorrow. What? Look at that bird. Look at that bird on the ground underneath the bull. What's that bird doing? Not afraid? Anyway, like I said, I know a lot of that hay was eaten by these cows on this side, but and now he's stepping on it. He might eat some more. I'll let him clean that up a little bit better before I dump the other load in there. Water's okay. He's got 3 tubs that are pretty full. This one's empty, but those 3 are about 3/4 full. Hey, Red. Get your nose out of my way. I'm trying to look at. Ah, stop it! Come on, back off. Back off. Yeah, there's still a lot of grass there. You done? Yeah. He's stepping on it now, but he still might eat some. Crept in it too. And let's see if he cleans that up anymore during the day. What you smelling, huh? Don't get too friendly. What you smelling, huh? Don't get too friendly. What you smelling, huh? Don't get too friendly. Today I think I'm going to work on repairing that back end of the trailer by adding that piece of wood. Yeah, so I need an extension cord, a drill, screws, broom. I need something. Still moving, huh? After all that grass I gave you. Anyway, I'm going to work on that today. I measured and cut the board yesterday. They lack the water. Well, he's getting a taste of some of that grass. A swallow. Swallow keeps attacking that cat. Even this far away from the house. Yeah, but she don't care. Oh, there's another one. That swallow that keeps swooping down on her. Oh well. That's her problem. Let's go load up the truck with what I need. After I get the trailer repair work done, I think I want to work on that too. Yeah, tired of looking at it. Like that. Look at that kitten. She's making herself home on the ATV. There's the other ones. Yeah. This is the 3rd wheelbarrow that I collected yesterday. I fed 2 to the barn. This one I saving. I reached my hand inside the center. It's still cool to the touch, so it's not heating up. So I'm gonna leave it for another day, at least, maybe longer, until he cleans up what I already gave him. I'm not really planning on going anywhere today, but I am going to use a truck, so I'm going to take this thing down so I can load up my truck and drive it to the barn with what I need to repair the trailer. Load up what I think I need out there. Well, I think that's everything I'll need. The board, I got some linseed oil I'm going to treat the boards on the trailer before I put this board down. I already treated that one yesterday with linseed oil. I got a broom to clean it up, shovel to clean the boards off, and screws, drill with a bit in it for the screws, and an extension cord. I had to borrow the extension cord from the tractor. I was using it to plug in the what's it called, battery tender charger thingy. Okay, I guess I'm ready to head out to the barn. These swallows don't like me in here, and if the cat's with me, it's even worse, because they got babies up in the roof there, in their nest. I don't think it's going to rain today. Hey, mockingbird, how you doing? It's on that post over there. Cows haven't been in here today so that I could see. They're hanging around the barn. I don't think they were here all night. So I think when I initially let them in, they eat something, but they don't clean it up as good as I thought they were going to. They don't clean anything up as good as I thought they were going to. Yeah, I guess there's more growing than they can keep up with, so they move around, but they still come in here and eat sometimes, so I'll just leave them, leave access open to them, and as long as I close that gate there so they can't get out. Move the truck to the barn and hope I didn't forget something. I have to walk back for it. Okay, let's see if I can get something done today. It's Monday. Ooh. Back into that trailer. Yeah, cattle are just hanging out up here today. Some in the water, some up there by the tree. Well, I think I'm gonna do this different today. I'm not gonna back in, I'm just gonna drive up. I gotta hook far enough up where I can open my door. I think that'll do it. He's still there. Either he's eating or he's just waiting for something. He's still eating the grass. So I'll let him clean that up today. If it's clean enough, I'll give him the other wheelbarrow tomorrow. And I'll think of another place to cut grass. So I can keep giving him fresh grass. He's only got about a week or so before June 1st. I got to take him in on June 1st to the meat processor. Waiting for his corn. I'll go feed him in the manger because I don't want him in the trailer. And then I got to close that door to keep him out of here while I'm working. He's content to eat in here now. Gives me, I can close the door. Okay, let's close that door. Okay. I'm going to open that door wider. Okay. Now I have room to work. First thing I do is clean that out of there, clean that stuff off of there. Well, I got everything out of the truck, and I don't need to go through here no more. So I I gave him some corn out here. And at least nobody can bother him. He's wedged in here pretty good. And they can't get out, come in any other way. So I'll give him a treat. Everything I needed out of the truck. Got some linseed oil, broom, got everything I need, I think. I don't think I need a hammer. That's in the truck. I don't think I need a hammer. But if I do, I can go out the side door of the trailer. He's enjoying some corn. Okay, let's start working. I'm gonna plug the extension cord in first. They're still eating out there. And the cows haven't bothered them. Yeah, plugged it in there. I hope that outlet's working. Only got two outlets here. That one and the one that electric fence is plugged into over there. But I don't want to go in there. So I'm hoping that one works. Okay, let's do some cleaning over here. Let's see how I can push that stuff out of the way first. Eating his corn. Yeah, there's still a lot of grass over there. I heard the cows eating some of it, trying to reach under and eat some of it. He's done with his corn. I'm hearing the buzz of carpenter bees. I hear them. I don't see them yet, but I hear them. No, they're up there. Yeah, one just went in the hole. I can't reach those, that's the problem. I can only, there's another one. I can only get the ones I can see down here in the bottom. But I'll have to wait for another day as I'm working on this today. Yeah, the boards are more rotten than I thought they were. Is he still in there eating? I can't tell. Anyway. Yeah. Pretty rotten. This is the board that's got. I'm not sure why I put that. Maybe I put that there because the boards were starting to rot. There's a metal frame that these boards were screwed to. But like I said, mostly them are rotten. I was just going to put a board across here to take up the weight of those boards. See, that one's completely gone there. These, some are, those are pretty tight over here though. I'm gonna coat that with some linseed oil before I put my board down. From here all the way down. I'm gonna put the board in there to see what it looks like. But first, look from this side. I'm gonna put the board down first, make sure it fits. That's what it's gonna look like. And I got it's wide enough so I can screw some screws down into those boards. So it's gonna help be supported over there because that's a solid board, and those are solid boards there. The ones that are rotten are like in this area, in here. But that's the worst one. He's still moving for something. Let's take the board out and put the linseed oil on the trailer boards first. He's back to eating the grass. Yeah, let him clean that up as good as he can before I give him the other wheelbarrow. Ready to apply the linseed oil on those boards that's going to be underneath that board. Help preserve them a little longer. I put some more linseed over there because I flipped the board over, and that board's going to be flipped back over, and that'll be the bottom. So I want to put another layer on there. I got that all soaked. I used up all my linseed oil though. And I even put some on this board here. I'm not sure why I put that there, but I think it has something to do with the slide. I think the slide has something to do with that. The sliding door. Okay, I'm gonna flip that over now and put it in place. You're done. And screw it in place. And just flip it over. Okay, that's the way it's going to look. So it gets covered with manure. I hope it don't interfere. That board's a little bit higher than this one. I hope it don't interfere when I close the door. Maybe I should check that first. There's not much I can do about it. Except move the board that way, but then it leaves a gap in there. Let me close the door just to be sure it's going to fit. Any problem with it? Let me take a look from the inside. That's going to look. I have no problem with clearance. Up with the screws. I gave the bull some more corn. That's what he was mowing for. Okay, let's screw her down. Okay. I got that screwed down there. Screw down there. And I put the two screws in that one, 3 in that one, 3 in that one, 3 in all the rest of them. Yeah. And that drew that board up, drew all the boards up tight to this board. Okay. Now, to do the rest, there's not much, the wood's kind of rotten on the edge, so I'm going to go in a little bit where I can catch some wood. I don't need to go all the way to the edge because it's rotten on the edge, on the end. So that's what I'm going to do now. Just to hold the boards up. So when he steps on it, he won't break through. Okay, I got it screwed down. I put another row of screws there on this side, but not too close. I only put 2 screws per board. And you can see the holes. The screws pulled in pretty far down, so there's no problem with them sticking up. I got a nail there. I got a nail down from when I had it. I also screwed some screws into that board to hold that board in place because it was kind of loose, especially on this side. Because of the boards rotting. Initially, I had this nailed to the boards there, but those boards rotted. So, okay. I gotta take some stuff back, and I gotta bring a hammer back with me. Well, at least I made it stronger for when they step up. That's I'm gonna throw a little bit of this stuff back on top of it, so because it smells like linseed oil. Be in here too. And as far as the wool is concerned, it should be the same as before, but it's stronger now when he steps up, so his feet won't break through the boards. I want to close the door, see if everything works good. I want to see if that sliding door works better too, since I hammered. Actually, they were on this original board here. Those are screws in there. I was going to just pull the nails out since I put the other screws in that way. So I just hammered them down so they don't drag on this sliding door. Oh, there's slides there. they slide back and forth, and they were catching on a screw. So I want to see if that's fixed. Door closes okay, or gate, whatever you want to call it. I call it a door. Let's see if that slide works. Before I had to lift up on the other end to get it over that screw, but now this slides good. The problem was when I closed it. Nice. Working good now. Now I gotta set my trailer door. Cobwebs everywhere. Trailer door, open that door first, and then let he can go in and out like he was before. Now I can go back in. But there's no corn in there today. I gave him enough corn. Now he's got a stronger, when he steps up, the boards are stronger in here. Licking the corn up. Okay, everything's back to where it was before I made the repair. That door's braced against that bale, and that door, the trailer door, is tied to the wall. Oh, there's a fence there, panel. Yeah, it ain't going anywhere. I can move a little bit, but I can fix that by putting the bale up tighter. Okay, I'm done out here for today. He's got hay, plenty of hay over there in the corner, and he's got green grass over there if he wants that too. I gave him that yesterday, 2 wheelbarrows full, and he was still eating on it. Go ahead and clean it up a little bit. And clean some of this up. Make a little pile in the corner instead of everywhere. In there, I clean this up a little bit. I threw some of this crap out that way, and I said, from now on, I'm just going to pile it over here where he can eat it and the other cattle can't. I'll throw it out a little farther. As long as it's up there, he can crap over here while he's eating. I'll just make it one pile instead of all across the gate. Now I got to close the gate because I got company and he wanted to go in. Company. There's a cow up in the front yard. Maybe Red's up there with her. Because he ain't down here anywhere. In the trailer. Yeah, he's comfortable in there. Yeah, that's how I'll do it from now on. I won't spread it out like I did yesterday. I'll just throw it all into that corner. Or even farther out, along that fence, along that gate there on the inside. As long as they can't reach under there and grab it. Where'd he go? He was in here a minute ago. Oh. He's back over there. I got this job done. Let's move on to the next one. I guess I'll go park the truck. I don't need the truck for the next job. Do I, boy? Hey, you got a fly face. Face fly? Yeah, that's what they call those. Face flies. Yeah. I remember seeing that on a insecticide carton. Face flies. Must be specialized flies that only attack the face. Anyway, I'm going to take the truck back and park it. And I left the gate down where I parked the truck, the fence I mean, which means it could have got in there. Hope they didn't damage nothing. Someone's going by real slow. I wonder who that is. People usually speed by through here. Nobody I know. Okay, one project done. Let me get out of here without hitting something. Come on, cow, get out of the way. You too, bully. Oh, you almost hit my mirror. Come on, cow, get out of the way. Come on, move it, move it, move it. You're gonna make me run into something. Oh, that's far enough. Oh, want some more corn? I don't think you can get in. Hope I got everything. I brought back. One thing I didn't bring back is the board. And I screwed it down into the trailer. Yeah, I've been meaning to fix that for a few years now. But I don't use the trailer, but maybe once a year. Oh! Yeah, I figured he'd get in there. But there's nothing in there to eat, I don't think. You just had to snoop around though, didn't you? Oh, those things are floating. Must be a poplar. Oh yeah, there's some poplar trees floating around. To the north of me, there's a big poplar tree. That's probably where these floating things are coming from. Are you gonna move? That's better. Yeah, there's one down that way. Yeah. Along the fence line on the neighbor's property. Let's see if I can back this thing in. At least they all didn't get in. That's good. Am I going to make it? Nope. Couldn't turn short enough. I'm still too close. Come on. Oh boy, really cleared my mirror. Yeah, I ain't going nowhere today. At least I ain't planning on it. I should have done it. Should roll the windows up while the truck's still at it. Okay, I got something else to work on now. Oh, they're back in here eating the front yard there. And there were a couple of them in here. I'll leave this open for them today. Like I said, I don't need to go anywhere. Today's Sunday. But I'm not gonna rest that much. I took it easy yesterday. I got another project I want to do today. I got everything set up. All I can do is do it. Oh, I just remembered something. I got to carry something down behind the house. I'm munching away. Yeah. Another week and I'll be taking a week from tomorrow. I'll be taking that bull into the meat processor. Early. Yeah, I want to get there around 6. That's when the workers show up. You can see all that stuff floating. See that stuff floating? It's coming off that poplar tree there, a big one. Look at all of it. Floating around. Looks like snow. Especially against those dark trees. Hard to see them over here in the light grass. Yeah, look at that. All coming off that tree. That big tall one. That's the poplar. The wind's blowing just light enough where I can see it. Look how it's drifting. I don't know if those have seeds on them or not, but there aren't that many poplars growing around here. So, and yeah, I can tell now that my gardens, the spray worked in the garden. Yeah, here too. I sprayed this. Same time I sprayed the garden, I sprayed this short fence line from that gate down there up to here. I thought I sprayed all this here from there. Yeah, didn't kill them here too good, but did kill some of it. Also, same time, I also sprayed from there down to there, and a little bit in there. And a few weeds out in there, not too many though. Actually, I started here. I sprayed that first after I did the garden. Look at that stuff drifting down. And then I went along there on the outside. I sprayed. Then on the way back, I walked along that ridge there of dirt, and then across the ditch. Sure looks like snow. Yesterday I discovered where these things were coming from. I think it was yesterday. I wasn't sure which tree. Oh, that's a poplar too, so there's probably some coming off of that one too. It's the time where I guess they're blooming or something. Like I said, I don't know if that's seed forming up there. I've never seen a poplar seed. I don't know what that looks like. Huh. If these are seeds, they don't grow very much. Hardly ever see a poplar tree growing, except the big ones that are already here. They were here before I bought this. That's on the neighbors, or bounded on. Anyway, today I'm going to be working on that ring there. I'm going to put that ring around that pear tree. That wire panel ring. I should have done it at the same time I did that one and that one over there. I can't see it too good. Where that apple tree is. That one goes part way around. Okay. I was looking at the extended forecast last night and today. It looks like after next Friday, this coming Friday, which is a 29th of May, it looks like there's going to be some days, or a few days, with just partly cloudy and less chance for rain. I guess there's always a chance, but less chance. Of course, that always changes. The closer it gets to the date, there's always updates. But it'd be look at that cat. She's sleeping in the. At least there'll be a better chance to make hay. You got any kittens there with you? No? She's all by herself, taking a snooze. Oh, good for her. Kittens are probably sleeping somewhere too. Probably under there. That's where they first showed up. That's where I first saw them after they were about 5 weeks old. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to work on that ring around the tree, and if there's still time and the sun's shining, it's warming up today, maybe I'll start bringing some lemongrass out to plant. I'll clean these weeds up in this box first. I'll plant that one first. I'll have to get my hose so I can water them. Oh, sun's not very bright yet. I mean, it's there. It's still under a cloud, or it's blocked by the cloud, but even with the cloud, the heat, I can feel it. I can feel the heat. But that's what happens when spring starting to change into summer. It gets warmer. I hate to disturb her. She looks so comfortable. Every time I walk by, she'll probably get up and follow me. She does that all the time. Warmed up into the 70s already. There they're under the car. Oh, and they're over there too. On my lawnmower, I see one. One jumped off, and there's one laying there. There's two of them now. There's probably two over. Oh, no, yeah, I don't know where the other one is. Sitting at my computer, reviewing the videos I did this morning, and I heard it raining outside, so I went to check the radar on the internet, and then I lost internet. So I said, "Oh, it is raining," but I can't look it up. Look it up. Those things are still floating, even in the rain. The rain's not knocking them down. The whatever those fluffy things are coming off the poplar tree over there, they're still floating through the air. I think the rain's getting to them now, though. Oh, I still see some floating. Yeah, here's one. But I think they're knocking them down. I guess they're getting wet. As they get wet, they sink. Yeah, but there's still some coming off over that way. Anyway, it's raining. I wasn't expecting any rain today. I guess I gotta put a hold on that rain there until after the rain. I'll check the radar after I get internet back. It's not a heavy rain, so I don't expect it to be too much. Tubs are just starting to fill up now. Nothing's overflowing yet. Yeah, that's a surprise I wasn't expecting. That stuff's still floating. I can see it out there. Yeah, it's a little surprise. I didn't think it was going to rain today. I don't know if the forecast showed it rain or not. I forgot. It's nice. It's nice having a little rain like this. Keeps the grass growing and hay still growing in the hay field, so that's good. Hopefully next week, when the weather is less chance for rain, maybe we can get the hay baled. My brother wants it baled sooner. Says it's already in bloom. Full bloom. My fescue don't really matter, but I like to get it cut before it goes to seed. It's blooming right now. I mean, it's got a seed head, but I think it's just blooming right now. But after it goes to seed, it gets tough. Yeah, I'm overflowing. Looks like the rain's slowing down a little bit. Yeah, it looks like it might be over. I'll go check my internet again. Well, this is 10:35. It's about 5-10 minutes after the rain stopped. That's the little cell that I got the rain out of right there. I don't know if this one's coming up to me or not, but it's probably going to stay south to me. And I don't know where that one's going either. I'm going to see if I can find out. It looks like it just popped up over me. Right there. Oh, it's got more rain. It quit for a little bit. Now it's raining again. I lost my internet again too. Oh boy. I wasn't expecting any rain today, but that's okay. I wasn't going anywhere anyway. Yeah. At least the hay's not getting wet. Okay, it's called hay. No, the grass. Yeah. What I picked up yesterday. I'm glad I picked it up yesterday. Oh, the grass that I piled up for the bull in the barn. I guess that's going to get wet since it's outside. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Maybe I could try to put this hay in the front of the trailer. Yeah, that way it'll stay dry. I don't know if I can get it in there. be kind of hard. But if I go back in and wait for the radar to, wait for the internet to come back so I can check the radar, see what. Looks like these are just popping up over me. They're just developing right on top of me. But rain's good. At least until time to make hay, which hopefully they can make hay next week. Next week as in the first week of June. Yeah, we'll see. Don't know where the cattle went. They're not around here. It's starting to slow down now. Yeah, that's the cell just came over me now. It's slowing down now. Yeah, it's already past me. Going from west to east. Just developed right over me. As far as I can tell. Let's take a look. Oh, here comes the first. Here's the first cell that came over me right there. Now the second one. There it is. Now the rain's over. Probably wet out there, but I'm going to see if I can still put that ring around that tree over there. There's the bull, white bull out there. I think the other cattle are out there too in the corner. Yeah, cooled off a little bit. It was above 70, now it's right at 70. So that rain cools it down just a hair. I left something out in the rain. I left my gloves in the rain. They got wet. Oh well, I'll survive. Let's see if I can put this ring around this tree. I got 4 T-posts. And got to untie the ring first. I got it tied in 2 places. Hope it don't spring apart too much. All done. Looks pretty good. Better than that one. That one's more like an oval. Yeah, I should have rolled the wire into a circle on the ground before I tried to do it around the tree. Hey everybody, who's missing? There's one missing somewhere. Bully's up there. Oh, here she comes. He's coming over from around the corner. Got this tree circled. Oh, I'm gonna take the wire off the top. I had to use that wire to hold the fence up because the ground's not level, so this is gonna be higher to make the top level. That one over there is only like a half, like a 90-degree thing, because they got a fence on the other side. And that's my new birding pile. I haven't used it yet. What's wrong with you? Why are you becoming so interested in me? Don't you dare rub me. Hey, hey, hey! Don't rub your horns on me. You're acting like I'm one of your brothers or something. Well, you don't have any brothers. got into you? You never came up to me before. Huh? What's wrong with you? Why are you acting like this? Huh? Huh, it's strange. He looked like he wanted to fight with me. He wanted to... Yeah, if you want to fight with him. There you go. He must have thought he was trying to challenge me, like they're doing. Well, I'm not going to fight. I'll lose. Oh, the flies are getting my legs now. You guys are too close. Hey, look, you got wet. Hey, cow. Stop picking on Red. Well, now another one's going to pick on him. Sorry, Red. I guess that's why you're picking on me. You're trying to find somebody lower than you, huh? You decided I'm going to be on the lower end of the pecking order. I don't think so. That sun's hot. I got some shade now from the pear tree. Stop picking on Red. Don't push him around. Leave my gloves alone. I gotta go in the house now. It's too hot out here. Well, this job's done. I don't know what else I was going to do today. That was about it. This and the trailer repair. So those are both done. Yeah. Rain slowed me down a little bit, but not much. Just got my feet wet, that's all. Okay. I gotta go back to the house. It's getting too hot out here. Good boy. Don't go butting heads with me. Don't go challenging me. I don't have a stick with me, but I can whack you. Hey? Think twice. Don't challenge me, boy. My tools and put them away. I just put them here up. Next time I'll come out the other door, I'll come over here and put them away. I don't feel like opening this gate. Carry them through. I saw a yellowbird fly off of here. I guess it's some kind of canary. We used to see those when we were kids. Yellowbirds in the summertime. Yellow. Some kind of yellow. Bright yellow too, but he didn't come back. Red Bull smelling that ring I put around that tree. Yeah. They always want to come there to drink out of those tubs. And then they move that one all the time that was underneath in the center there. Yeah, I wish I could find that yellow bird again. I like seeing those yellow birds. I think I see water in that ditch. I didn't think it rained that much. Let's check the rain gauge. Yeah, that yellow bird flew off into there somewhere. But he was over here. Or it was over here. I'd say the bright yellow ones are probably the males. Woodpecker on top of that little stick. That tree is ready to fall someday. Is it two woodpeckers or just? Is there two or just one? I thought Must be just one. Huh. Anyway, nice cool breeze coming from the northwest. Cool in the shade, but it's hot in the sun. Yeah, the spray is working. I see weeds wilting. I have to keep that. I have to keep it sprayed this summer. Keep them weeds down in that ditch so the water flows good. I don't want nothing clogging it up. Okay, that's all for now. One thing else I could do today is maybe transplant some of them lemongrass. Wait, there's a fight going on over there. What the heck? What was going on there? Somebody got chased or something. Yeah, I just bring some of them out, maybe half. I want to put some in this box. I'm going to put them close together this year. I usually put them far enough apart, but since I'm getting planted, since they're being planted late, I'll plant them close together. I'm just going to put them in this first box here. The second half I'll put back in there on those two boxes. And I'll save the asparagus box and that middle box with the fence on it. I'll save it for something else. Don't know what, but I'll save it for something. Or just let the weeds grow. Since all the weeds are covering it so bad, it's hard to clean it off. So I'll wait on that one. There's these berries. Birds are eating them as fast as they ripen. Okay, it's going back in the house where it's dry. I think that one was chasing the red bull, the little red bull. She was chasing him for some reason. It rained much, but I'm still going to check the rain gauge. I see it's chasing it again. Chasing him again. I don't know why she's chasing him. Well, it rained almost 2/8, so that's pretty good. 1/4 inch. Okay, I'll just leave it in case it rains again. Yet today. Yeah, won't be too hard to pull them weeds out of there. There aren't that many. That's where I had the lemongrass last year, at least from here over. I think I had sweet potatoes in there. I think there was some volunteer tomatoes. No, yeah, volunteer tomatoes. Yeah, tomatoes from my garbage dump there. I didn't see if anything's coming up there yet. If it is, I'll just, whatever grows there, I'll just leave it grow. There'll be less shade from the apple tree since I pruned it, trimmed it. Yeah, I try not to plant anything in the asparagus box. This stuff gets too tall, and later on I'll have to trim them off anyway because they get too tall. They get too tall and then the wind blows them over. Anyway, first half of the lemongrass is going to go in here, and then I'll do the other ones later in the back. I never had them in the back before, but I don't have any desire to plant anything else in the garden. Unless I can think of something. So we'll see. Oops. I closed the gate to check the rain gauge and I forgot to open the gate. Otherwise the cattle can't get out. Blue skies. But there's still some clouds. There's the sun up there. Cool when there's a cloud covering the sun. Hot when it's shining bright. Sun just went down. I can still see it barely right there. Right there, that's where it went down. It's about 5 to 8, 7:55 p.m. Yeah. Most of the clouds disappeared. Yeah. Yeah, I just barely see the sun through the trees. Right in that little space there. Yeah, that's all I got for today. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Wait a minute. Tomorrow is Memorial Day, so I'll probably stay home. Yeah. Maybe I'll transplant my lemongrass from the house to the garden tomorrow. It's supposed to be a little warmer. Okay. Yeah. About a week, another week, and I'll be taking that bull to the meat processor. Yeah. Right now I got 2 empty freezers. One old one and one new one. I still got the freezer that I'm using now. It's mostly for fruit, frozen fruit and stuff. Fruit and vegetables, I mean. Yeah. That's a pretty big bowl, so it's going to make a lot of meat. All right, that's all for today. I still got a lot of things I need to catch up on. I gotta start spraying electric fences now, before the weeds get too big. And I need sunny weather for that. And then got to finish that concrete work at the corral. That'll take at least 2 days and 2 trips to Lowe's. I decided to just get 12 bags first for the first hole, and then whatever I need on the second one, I'll go back and get what I need. Yeah. And I gotta start spraying for carpenter bees too. But they're active, but they're not as active as they will be when it gets hot. So I got lots to keep me busy. But right now, I'm just gonna relax, take it easy. This has been sitting here for about a day, since yesterday, about this time. And this morning it was still cool, but I reached in and it was warming up. So before I feed it to the bowl, I'll have to spread it out and let it cool off. Yeah, I'll figure that out. I gotta make sure I don't feed them hot hay, that's all. Okay, that's all for today.